Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Renaissance and the GameScape Artist, and today we are back with the second half of this Zelda piece for NES Complex. Thank you so much for everyone who checked out the first part. If you haven't seen it yet, why don't you go ahead and check that one out first, then come back, watch the second half. You can see the whole piece come together from beginning to end. Okay, so we've got a lot to do here, so let's take a look at the plan and see what we have to do to finish this baby up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to continue working on this forest down here, all around the banks of the river and around here, because just following the natural rule, if there's water, there's going to be more trees. And as I started to do in the last episode, just sort of sparsely adding some trees up as the elevation gets higher, they're going to be less and less. So I'll keep doing that. After that, I want to put in this, I guess it's like a stone temple, maybe it's one of the dungeons. It's in the original picture I'll show here, but I'm going to put this in right over here. And after that's in, I can then sort of sweep in with the rest of the closer forest down here. Different hills getting closer and closer, more detailed, a lot of evergreen trees, it's gonna be nice. After that, we will then block off this entire right-hand side with this big old cliff. We're gonna detail that out, and then lastly, but certainly not least, we're gonna throw in the silhouette of Mr. Link hanging off, overlooking the whole scene. So that is the plan, so let's get to work. Okay, I just wanted to mention something real quick. As I put this layer of trees in the foreground, I realized that the color of these and the color of all the other trees were too similar. So what I had to do is go back and lighten up all of these trees to sort of push them back. And at the same time, it brings the darker ones forward. I just think that's kind of a neat thing. Generally in painting, you want to have the darker colors kind of coming forward and the lighter in the back, and it helps with depth and gives a sense of distance. So just want to mention that. Okay, we continue. Okay, so we're finally at the moment where we get to block in this cliff along the right-hand side, and I've pretty much known where this is going to go in from the very beginning. As you can see, I didn't really put much detail or work into this area because it's just going to get covered up anyway. So let's do that now. Okay guys, well I think that this guy is done. Thank you so much for joining me, and a huge thanks to NES Complex for ordering this piece. It's been a thrill getting to work with him on this project, and honestly kind of an honor to create something like this for someone I've admired for so many years, so it's been awesome, man. Thank you so much. If you're interested in having a piece done for yourself or maybe for a loved one, you can get in touch with me one of a couple ways, either through Instagram, Twitter, or my email, and all that information will be in the outro coming up here. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. You can keep up to date on all the content I'm putting out on the channel. And one last thing I did want to mention, actually, I'm going to be starting some live stream paint sessions very soon. So if you are subscribed, make sure that you've clicked on the bell for notifications. You can see when I go live with those. Come on in, chat while I'm doing my work. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next episode.